You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning to all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the show. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Today is Wednesday, August the 28th. It's hump day, y'all. Hump day. I know some of you are ready to get over that hump and get to the weekend. It is hump day. You are almost there. You're right dead smack in the middle. It's a beautiful day here. It's around 70 degrees right now. It's going up to a high about 90. So it's going to be a little warm, but it's pretty nice right now. I was out on the deck this morning. Just, I like to go out in the morning and be one with nature while I let the dog out, because that's what normally gets me up. The dog scratches at the door, and here's the funny thing, that's my daughter's dog, and so I'm always the one taking the dog out most of the time, though, because the dog will come up and scratch at my door, and that means, come on, let me out. But anyway, I get a chance to go out there while she do her business. I have a moment with nature, which is a good thing, because it helps me kind of kick the day off, because it's so nice outside. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Listen, got some news for you, as always. So things are going on in and around Gwinnett County. But before I get to those things, I want to bring your daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thiason. He tell you what's going on in the stars for you today, and I'd like to share that information with you. So listen, we're going to jump right on in and kick it off with Aries. Take care of chores that have been hanging over your head. Positive changes regarding your personal status are evident, okay? You should put a little extra effort in at work. So put a little bit of extra in today, Aries. I know you may feel like you don't want to, but you never know. Could be a great reward at the end. You just never know. That's why the stars is telling you put in that extra. It could be something small, but as long as it's something extra. Taurus, don't shy away from potential mates they want to introduce you to. Your financial situation may be draining, and it's time to make some serious changes. Someone you live with could be frustrated and upset. Ugh. And figure that out, straighten that out at home, because you don't want to be walking around on eggshells all day, Taurus. Find out what the problem is and fix it as soon as you can. Gemini, minor health problems will cause setbacks if you haven't taken proper care of yourself. The distance may make you both appreciate each other more. Make a point of working on yourself. All right, so, there's an old saying, distance makes the heart grow fonder. That could be true. Sometimes it make the heart grow not fonder, but sometimes it does. And hey, listen, Gemini, take care of yourself. You could have some minor setbacks. Do some work on yourself. Let me tell you something. Self-work is the best work. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm always working on me, mentally, physically, emotionally. I wish I put more work into myself physically, but I do a lot of mental work on myself all the time. And it's not that you're crazy or anything, but you just want to be the best you can be. And so what does that mean for you? For me, it's like learning. It's like I get excited about learning new things. I get excited about sharing information. That's why I do this show. I get excited about personal development stuff. I love that stuff. I listen to podcasts. Not only am I a podcaster, but I listen to podcasts all the time. Because I'm always working on myself. I'm always working on my physical self. I'm learning about chakras and, energy healing and all that good stuff. I got a subscription to a TV network called Gaia. And there's a lot of good information on there. I love history, especially ancient history. Ancient history, I love. I will watch that stuff all day long. Egypt and Jerusalem and Israel. And I love ancient history, archaeology stuff. So I'm always working on myself, both mentally and physically. And it helps me. It helps me throughout the day. I love the History Channel. Not a lot of people like that stuff, but I do. But that helps me. To me, that helps build my mental muscle. That helps build my education muscle, because I learn a lot. And it helps me be able to share a lot of stuff with different people. That's important. So, just wanted to share that with you. All right, Leo, consider starting a small business on the side. We call that a side hustle in our world. Look for a marketable gimmick. Listen, look for a marketable product. Don't look for a gimmick. Gimmicks don't work. Okay, Michael, you and I are not going to agree on this one. Don't look for a marketable gimmick. Look for a marketable product or service. Changes in your residence may be financially favorable. That's nice. Do not donate more than you can afford in order to impress others. Don't do it. Leo, don't do it. If you can't afford to do it, don't do it. If they don't like you for who you are, then they probably don't need to be in your circle anyway. All right? All right. Virgo, some of that extra energy you have stored up might just may just be put to good use. Visitors may drop by unexpectedly, resulting in tensions with your lover. Okay, so your lover don't want nobody dropping by unexpectedly today. You may jump from the frying pan into the fire if you make a move today. Nobody wants to get burned today, Virgo, so be careful not to jump out of the frying pan into the fire. Don't do it, because it hurts. It's going to burn. It's going to burn. Listen, we're going to a song, and I'll be back to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Stay tuned.
Isn't it funny? We came to that. I thought I won you over, but you were holding back. Isn't it funny? You could not care less. How you took those words back, now I'm just a mess. I'm running away from escaping dreams of yesterday. Convincing me this cannot be. Trying to find another way. Yeah, I think my head always knew it, but I didn't tell my heart. Let go, I couldn't do it without falling apart. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Isn't it funny how much you mean to me? I can't get my head around how we used to be. You said you love me, and I gave my heart. You cannot care less, you were tearing me apart. Oh, I'm running away from escaping dreams of yesterday. Oh, convincing me this cannot be. Trying to find another way. Yeah, I think my head always knew it, but I didn't tell my heart. Let go, I couldn't do it without falling apart. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Yeah. So give me something, give me something. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Oh, yeah. Oh, give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, I'm running away from. Yeah, give me something.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it right on up at Libra. Libra, this is not the best day to visit relatives who get on your nerves. Ooh, stay away from those. It's not the day they're probably really going to get on your nerve today. Set a limit on the amount you are willing to spend and be sure to stick to it. The great outdoors will allow you to teach youngsters some of the things you learned when growing up. It's always nice to be able to teach a youngster. I got asked to be on the board of advisors for Shiloh High School Pathway Program, and I'm excited about that. because it gives me an opportunity to share all of the stuff I've learned over the last 30 years, which is a lot. I've learned a lot, and they have some really great programs over at Shiloh. I'm interested in find out more about them, but they have like 3 academies inside of the school. One is a business academy, one is a math and science academy, and I think one was a career academy, if I'm not mistaken. No, health and wellness academy. So they got business and career, math and technology, and a health and wellness academy. So I'm really learning. I'm really excited to learn more about what they do, but I'm really honored to be asked to sit on the board. So I'm excited about that. So, anytime you can impart some wisdom into some young people, that's a great thing, because it helps them to move forward. Anytime I can share, what I've learned and how to, and to give them an opportunity to learn from. Because here's the thing. Has somebody told me when I was 18 years old that I could be an entrepreneur, trust me, I would have jumped at it if I knew what that meant. I didn't know any entrepreneurs, and if I did, I didn't know they were called entrepreneurs. I didn't know that there was a career assessment out there that I could take to show me what I would probably be good at. Because every assessment I've taken as an adult told me I would be good as a teacher, as a writer, as a speaker. I didn't know that. Had I known that, because you want to give your kids the best opportunity possible, right? So in order to do that, you have to expose them to stuff. And so a lot of times parents don't know what that means, to expose them to stuff. So the opportunity to go into a school and introduce them to things that I know, introduce them to entrepreneurship, introduce them to media, introduce them to how to write a book, introduce them to how to invent things. These are all the things that I've learned how to do. Like I manufacture in Hong Kong. Like my manufacturer is in Hong Kong. You know what I'm saying? So how do you learn how to do all this stuff? Well, you share it with these young people. I share it with anybody pretty much, but it's an honor to be able to be asked to share this stuff with young people who are about to get out there and start life for real, right? So they can know that there are a lot of options. When I was coming up, there weren't so many options. I started doing web design when I was 25. I went to a school called SciSoft. And I started doing web design when I was 25. That's when the internet was just jumping off. Like really, it was like 2000, like 1999, 2000. It may be a little bit earlier than that. It might have been, because my daughter was just born, so it was like 1992. Yeah, that's when I started, because I went back to school for it. And I was like, this web thing is something called SciSoft. Let me learn how to do web design. So I learned how to do web design. And I learned how to master Front Page. Now, most of you don't even know what Front Page is, but Front Page was a software put out by Microsoft to help you design websites. And so I learned how to do that, So by the time this stuff came around, I already knew a lot of this stuff because I had went to training. But nobody told me that. I had to learn about that. Nowadays, we have the opportunity to share all the stuff we know. I'm around some amazing people all the time, and so they had wisdom they can share, with people, and it's an honor, and I thank Shiloh High School for even thinking about me to sit on this board. I'm honored. But anyway, let me get back to the horoscopes. So Scorpio, try to include friends and relatives in your activities. You must consider yourself a change. Be supportive in order to avoid confrontations. Be supportive, try to include friends and relatives in your activities. Sometimes they get left out. My schedule is so crazy right now. You guys would not believe it. I have so many things going on. I'm working with so many great people doing some wonderful things. And my husband said to me, be sure to make time for me. And I know that's important. So I have to make sure that I make time for him because that's important. Marriage is hard enough. And when you have to throw in all the things that you do, working and family and kids and, businesses, you have to make sure that the person that's in your life, that significant other, you make time for them. Even if it's like an hour, just to talk. Now, I know I've been so busy this week. I'm going to talk tonight because I've been busy, and I know I've been getting here at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. He's asleep because he has to get up to go to work early every morning. But it's important for you to really make time for those people. So, just do that today, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. Good friends will give you honest answers. Confusion regarding others, other people's money and joint ventures will come to a head. Don't allow your lover to take advantage of your good nature. Okay, listen, don't let anybody take advantage of you, Sagittarius. Nobody. Your lover, your mother, your sister, your brother, nobody. You know what I mean? A lot of times we do that. We put ourselves last because we want to help everybody. And then some people they will suck the life right out of you. If you let them. I don't let people do that to me. They tell me I'm mean. I don't think I'm mean. I just don't like nonsense, and don't try to suck me dry. So Sagittarius, watch out for the bloodsuckers today. Capricorn, think before you act. You are likely to reveal information unintentionally. Watch the tongue today, Cap. Watch the tongue, because if you don't want it to come out, be careful what you say. Don't let children hold you back from doing the things you enjoy. There's another one. Because they'll hold you back too. Don't let them either. That's funny, right? Don't let your children hold you back. All right, Aquarius. Don't let your mate annoy you. People are going to be something serious today, aren't they? Like, everybody is like, don't let your friends include. It's a whole people thing. Like, I think a couple of days ago was all about money. I think that was Monday. Today is all about people. All right, Aquarius, don't let your mate annoy you. Patience will be the key. Make changes to your living quarters that will please the whole family. Look into family outings or projects. All right. Make changes in the living quarters that's going to please everybody. That's hard to please everybody. I don't know how you're going to do that. But anyway. And my fellow fish, Pisces, changes regarding family members will set you off. Oh, Lord, I don't need nobody to set me off today. Not today. Your dramatic approach to life has probably gotten you to your mate. Uh-oh. I just talked about that, right? Hopefully not. If it is, I'm going to have to try to smooth it over. You may not be that popular at home, but you should be able to shine at social gatherings. Okay, I think I'm still popular at home. Nobody said otherwise. You know, I don't think so. I don't know what they're thinking. But anyway, that's your horoscopes for today. Brought to you by astrologer Michael Thies. And I'll be back again tomorrow. I thought yesterday was Wednesday. I did. But today is Wednesday and tomorrow is Thursday. Hey, listen, I forgot to tell you. Today is Winning Wednesday. I have a trivia question that I'm going to say some throughout the show, so you got to listen for it. And I'm giving away movie passes. Listen, there is a movie out right now called Angel is Falling. I love all of those movies with Gerard Butler, so I'm going to the movies this weekend to see that. So that's going to be my time with my hubby. But I'm giving away movie passes for you guys to go check it out. So one lucky winner is going to win movie passes today when they answer my trivia question. You don't know what the question is because I didn't ask it yet. You have to listen to the show. And once you do that, you must be a U.S. resident to participate. This is a free participation. There's no purchases necessary, but you have to give me the correct answer. You have to submit the correct answer to audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com. The first person to send me the correct answer to my trivia question that I have not asked yet is going to win movie passes. And go see Angel is Falling. I have seen White House Down. There are a few movies that I will watch over and over. White House Down. London Has Fallen, the White House Has Fallen. I'll watch the movies over and over like I've never seen them before. And then there's two other ones that I watch over and over. Grease 2 and Saturday Night Fever. Those are the 5 movies that I will watch over and over. It is unbelievable because I don't like to watch. I won't even watch like Power and all that. I watched the first episode. I don't want to go back and watch it again. But those 5 movies right there, I watch over and over. And it's weird because it's like I've never seen them before. And I've seen them a million times and I will watch them over and over. Anyway, Angel Has Fallen came out last weekend. And so I'm going to go this weekend to see it. I'm going to give away 2 movie passes for you to go see it. You one lucky winner who's going to be my winning Wednesday winner. All right. Let's keep it moving. Don't forget, I'm going to announce a trivia question somewhere in this show. But you don't know where, so you got to listen in to find out. All right. Snellville signs on to an $85 million development with 250 apartments. All right, so I know there are probably some people that are not happy about this because they just think Gwinnett is getting really congested. It is. I ain't going to even lie. Snellville leaders signed an agreement on Monday to build an $85 million mixed-use development as a part of the Town Center project. The Gwinnett City is entering a public-private partnership with commercial real estate company Casto and developer Mid-City Real Estate Partners. The project is intended to be in the first phase of the greater development called the Grove at Town Center. Town Center is a separate city project intended to create a walkable space in Snellville Center where people can live, work, and enjoy recreational activities. I think those are the best. I really, really do. Like they're doing one downtown Lawrence right now, and I think they're just nice. Like you can come outside and meet your neighbor and walk right downtown to like what's happening and in Lawrenceville, we have a lot happening on the lawn. So when the South Lawn project is finished, I know that's going to be really nice. They got like sitting areas there. You can just go and sit like little mini parks. I think it's nice. Like if I was a single person and I just wanted to be in the middle of everything, I would definitely move dead smack in the middle. But I'm kind of like a country girl. Like I want land, and you don't get land with those developments. You get a lot of people and mixed use stuff, but not land. And I'm country at heart, for real. Like I was born here, raised in Jersey, but at heart I'm a country girl, and I want me like 3 to 5 acres of land. That's what I want. So those wouldn't work for me really. Like maybe if I had like a ton of money where I could just say, you know what, I'm gonna go downtown and buy me a condo. So I just want to be in the middle of stuff and just want to take a break from the country. I want to go in the middle. I'm going to go to my condo downtown. Not happening right now, but it's all right. Snellville and Gwinnett County will contribute a combined $30 million to the Grove projects, and this was said by spokesman Brian Arrington. That will cover a market building, a parking deck, a county library, work on roads and stormwater systems, and upgrades to walkability and a greenway. So they got some stuff planned for that. That's probably gonna be really nice too. Like the plans that I've seen for these developments are gorgeous. They really, really are. And to me that's kind of exciting. I like to see new stuff. I'm corny like that. So this building is going to include 250 apartments and more than 50,000 square feet of commercial space that can be used for shops, restaurants, office spaces. Now, here's a good thing about that. If you are a business owner and you're looking to be right dead smack, now that may be something I'll be interested in. I mean, not maybe. I would definitely be interested in having a Good Morning Gwinnett studio dead smack in the middle right there. Oh, yeah. I would definitely. You know what? that's on my vision board for 2020. I think I've shared this. My goal is to have my studio in 2020, right? Where I can produce a 12-hour, run my show 12 hours. And not with just me, bring on other show hosts. So, because really, the Good Morning Gwinnett show could actually start at 12 a.m. and run to 12 p.m. So I do it, from 9 to 10 and 11 to 12. But I could bring on more hosts and have that show run 12 hours. And that's exciting. It really, really is exciting. So I've talked about this before because that is a plan that I have in place. But it would be really, really great to be in one of these downtown mixed-use developments and have my studio right there in dead smack in the middle of everything. I would love that. Love it. So you never know. I'm putting it out to the universe. And that's what I want. And maybe, the universe will answer me back and say, hey, Audrey, here's what you need to be a part of, the South Lawn or the Grove or whichever one you want me to be in with Good Morning Gwinnett in its own spot. All right, listen, I'm going to another song. I'll be back to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
I wanna get you all alone now and go hide away from the lights, but I don't dare to, I'm too fragile, and for that I do apologize. Maybe someday we can work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? Running out of safety nets, 'cause every night I fall down in the middle of the night screaming, oh my God, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I reach out in the middle of the night screaming, oh my, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. And it feels wrong, but I'm not afraid to admit I used to feel safe next to you, babe. Now I'm thinking I deserve a hit. Maybe someday we could work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? Running out of safety nets, 'cause every night I fall down in the middle of the night screaming, oh my God, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I reach out in the middle of the night screaming, oh my, 'cause your
welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So it looks like Gwinnett voters could get an extra week of early voting for the 2020 election, and that's a good thing too. So Gwinnett County could have 3 weeks of continuous early voting in multiple locations for 2020 election if its budget request is approved. The county elections office is part of the Department of Community Service. In that department's 2020 budget presentation Tuesday, Director Tina Fleming asked the county budget committee for nearly $1.8 million to increase the availability of satellite voting. The overall increase in election funding would be more than $3.4 million, including 7 new full-time employees and a pay raise for all poll managers. That's a good thing. Voting is important. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when it's election time, they do all kind of crazy things. That is unbelievable. So that's the most unbelievable thing to me. It's like surreal. Like, okay, so you have the right to vote. People have the right to vote, but then you want to suppress their votes by doing all kind of crazy things like tampering with the machines and, closing down voting polls. Are you not secure enough to know that, you know what? If I'm the best candidate, because this is my thought, if I'm the best candidate, then the people will vote for me. If they don't think I'm the best candidate, then they won't vote for me. I don't have to trick myself into winning. Right? By doing things that are just unsavory when it comes to election time. Why do I need to trick people into voting for me? Why do I need to force people to vote for me? Why do I need to shut people out so they can't vote at all? You're not good enough? Because that's what it says. To me, when you got to do all of these things to mess with people's rights to vote, it just says to me, you know that you're not good enough. Right? The people are not going to vote for you. That's what it says. But hey, what do I know? I'm just saying. I think for me, that wouldn't be good. Like, I couldn't do that. I can't force you to, I'm going to shut out stuff so I'm your only option. You know what I mean? Because really, you really don't want me, but I'm forcing you to want me because I'm shutting down your option to vote. I'm shutting down your right to vote. Not even an option, your rights. But anyway, satellite polling places will be open for 3 weeks straight, including Saturdays and Sundays. The polling place will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. each day. Gwinnett's first Sunday of early voting didn't occur until 2018, so this is going to be great. Early voting will be expanded from 1 week to 2 weeks for the runoff election. Satellite sites have not been previously used for runoff elections, but under this plan. So under this plan, if someone is unfortunate enough to be in a runoff, they will have the opportunity to vote under this new plan. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully they can get it through. You know what I mean? They've done already $101.7 million of upgrades to our election system. We need it. We need to make sure everybody can exercise their right to vote. Everybody that wants to vote and have a right, they need to exercise that for real. That's for real. So much crap goes on though. It's unbelievable. It really is. Okay, so Norcross residents will vote on November the 5th to either re-elect incumbent Mayor Craig Newton or the new challenger Chuck Paul as the next city's mayor. So there's going to be they got two to choose from. Norcross has 2 people to choose from for their mayor. Qualified candidates for Chuck Paul's council seat are Matt Myers and Alex Heck and Jeff Hooper. So there's 3 people challenging. I want that seat. There's 3 people that want Chuck Paul's seat, so that's going to be a biggie. Councilmember Dan Watch is not seeking re-election. Candidates seeking to fill his seats are David McElroy, and Tyler Christian, Hannah, and Bruce Gaynor. So there's a lot of people going for that seat. This election is going to be rough. I think everybody feel like they can run right now. Everybody. I feel like ever since 2016, people feel like, you know what, I can run too. So you got a lot of people running for seats right now, for real. All right. Norcross City Council is made up of mayor and 5 members who are elected at large and serve for a 2-year term. So the election is going to be held on November the 5th in 2020, 7 a to 7 p. So you can go out and cast your vote. And remember, early voting is coming. Hopefully it's going to be extended for 2 weeks, which would be a good thing. That give people the opportunity, especially people who work weekdays, and they can go out and vote on Sundays if they want to do early voting. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Everybody who has a right to vote should vote if they want to. Norcross is seeking volunteers for Board of Commission. Norcross is currently seeking citizens to serve on the Planning and Zoning Board and the Sustainable Norcross Commission. Members of the Planning and Zoning Board meet at 6:30 the first Wednesday of each month. The board makes recommendations to the City Council on rezoning applications, special use permits, and changes to the city's comprehensive plan and unified development ordinance. Recommendations from the board are not binding, but are meant to allow a full discussion and analysis of a request or project prior to the final decision of the mayor and the council. So if you're interested in that, members of the Sustainable Norcross Commission meet at 6 p.m. the second Wednesday of each month. The commission is a 7-member citizen panel appointed whose purpose is to educate Norcross citizens and advise the mayor and council regarding sustainability and environmental matters through development of the city's sustainable plan and regular communications. So if you're interested in sitting on any of those boards, the deadline to apply is September the 6th, and you can go to norcrossga.com to apply. norcrossga.net to apply. If you want to be part of the commission, you want to sit on the board, you can apply by going to norcrossga.net. And the deadline is September the 6th. So go ahead and put your application in right now. That's something that you're interested in. Norcross, www.norcrossga.net. The expiration date, the deadline to apply is September the 6th. All right, listen, I'm going to another song, and I'll be back to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
Don't stop, turn off the lights. Nauseous when I wake up. Don't quit, I fell for you. Don't break it in two. Long time before I knew us two would follow through. Hold out, don't give it up. Good things can come to those who wait. 'Cause you make me feel like this is for real, and I want you till dreams grow on the moon. If you're a falling star, I wanna fall with you. I want you till it falls out the sun. It's standing up for you. It's standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you. Break down when we're apart. Too far, I'm in the dark. Now don't fold my foolish heart, and don't wait for magic sparks. Make it work, although we get stuck on the low. Breathe out, we can't forget. Hurts like a bayonet. 'Cause you make me feel we're in this for real, and I want you till dreams grow on the moon. If you're a falling star, I wanna fall with you. I want you till it falls out the sun. It's standing up for you. It's standing up for you. Standing up. Standing
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Listen, so Derek J. Wilson, who is running for council seat commissioner in District 3, is having a town hall meeting on September the 5th. That's on a Tuesday. I think that's next Tuesday to be exact. He's going to be meeting at the Decula Park Activity Building on September the 5th at 6 p.m. And that's located at 2735 Old Auburn Road in Decula. He's a candidate, and he's having a small tour, and it's going to be he and some other candidates running for different seats here in the Gwinnett County, and they want you to get out. Your voice matters is the topic. So Derek and his team wants you to come out, share your thoughts and things about what you want to get done and what you need to see here in the county. And I think it's a great thing that he has put this event together. Your voice matters, because it really does. Like, we are the people who elect these people. So if they don't know what we want, how can it's like business, right? And I've learned this like over the years, because before we would create a product based on what we want, not knowing whether the people want it or not. So he's saying to you, you know what, listen, I want to know what I need to be doing. I need to know what you need. And so he's having this Your Voice Matter town hall meeting on September the 5th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. so you can voice your opinion, get your voice out there. And I think that's really, really important. And so the fact that he's doing that is a great thing. Now, he has other candidates that's going to be joining him. Brooke Siskins, who is also, she's running for the commissioner chair position here in Gwinnett County. So she'll probably be there along with a bunch of other people who have been invited to participate in this event. So, I've had the opportunity to talk to Derek. He's been on the show, and, one of the things that he's really passionate about is early childhood education and also economic development. So he's really passionate about those things, but he needs to know, what do you need so he can help serve you once he's in that seat. So go out, share your info, share with him. You know what I mean? Share with him what it is that you want from your commissioner, especially if you live in his district. If you're in his district, District 3, you want a new path in leadership. He wants you to vote for him, but he needs to know what you need, and you need to know who he is. So if you want to know more about this event, you can go to his website, wilsonforgwinnett.com. That's the number 4. Wilson, the number 4 for Gwinnett.com to register. It's a free event. It's going to be at the Decula Park Activity Building. That's September the 5th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And that's at 2735 Old Auburn Road, and that's in Decula. All right, check it out. He's running. He want to know what you need from him, because he want to give it to you. He's all about early childhood education. That's his thing. And also economic development. So you're gonna see some stuff coming out of his camp. But you need to talk to him. You need to meet him. Go get a feel for him. You know what I mean? Find out who he is. Find out what he stands for. All right. Do you have questions or difficulty with certain tasks? Bring your laptop. It's a free event tonight. You're going to learn how to look at files and go through. Because a lot of people still don't know how to open up a file. They don't know how to transfer files. They don't know how to copy files. They don't know how to import files, export files. This is a class that's going to teach you how to do all of those things. So if you are file handicapped, I just made that up to y'all. I just made that up. If you are file handicapped, you may want to check this out. All right, keep it moving. It's Wind Down Wednesday. And open mic. If you think you're funny, you want to get on the mic, now is your chance. Now is your chance for Wind Down Wednesday. Get on out there. You think you funny. It's going to be food, hookahs, and drinks available. Hosted by Official Gray. Free entrance with a donation. Now, it's free with a donation. I don't understand what that means. Is it either free or you got to make a donation? It says free with the donation. So that really means you got to pay something. That's what that really means. This is not a free event. Donation needed. So it's not free. You need a donation, but it's free with a donation. Ooh, that's some wording right there for you, isn't it? Isn't it though? Yeah. So the event starts at 9 p.m. tonight, runs to 12 o'clock. You can have some food, some drinks, some music, and some people on the microphone, some comedians and musicians coming to the mic live band, just nice. Wind Down Wednesday is going to be located at the Caribbean Fiesta, located at 3520 Breckenridge Boulevard, number 113. That's in Duluth. Starts at 9 p.m. tonight. You got to make a donation. It's not free. So that's what it is. So you're going to get performers. Artists perform with donation. Each performer gets 2 pieces. around 5 minutes. So you get to step on the stage for two 5-minute segments. If you think you got what it takes to get on stage, take the center stage, baby. You sign up upon arrival. If you have any questions about this event, you can go to plant-based dripping, and no dripping, plant-based dripping, no G on the end of that, at gmail.com. Plant-based dripping with no G on the end of dripping. It's not dripping, it's dripping, right? At gmail.com. But anyway, if you just want to go out there, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Caribbean Fiesta, 3520 Breckenridge Boulevard, number 113 in Duluth. Step to the stage, baby. If you think you got what it takes, you got some guts, get on up there. Show your stuff. You never know who's in the room. You never know who may be looking. You just never, ever know. For real. You don't. Work hard, play hard, networking event with Hunter Gibbons. All right. If you want to work hard and play hard, Hunter Gibbons said, come on out. He's hosting another networking event tonight at the Nitro Zone. For those who haven't been networking with the Twist, it's going to be like, so you work hard and you play hard. Nitro Zone is a fun place. If you want to get out there and network and have some fun, that's a way to break the monotony, for real. From 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., they're going to be doing speed networking. They're going to be doing free bowling for members to network while having fun. Any of the many additional activities at Nitro Zone is open at 50% off. So if you want to go out there and do some network and have some fun, work hard, play hard, I'm sure you can probably have your cocktail in the interim. You can do that. You can go to Nitro Zone 6344 Cash Court Northwest, and that's in Peachtree Corners. It's a free event. It's tonight from 5 to 8:30. So, and speed networking starts at 5:30. So if you want to be a part of the speed networking, it's gonna be from 5:30 to 6:30. So get there in time so you can get into the speed networking line. If you're a business and you want to know about being a featured sponsor and get a table at this event, you can email Darius. That's Darius at huntergibbons.com. Darius at huntergibbons.com if you're interested in being a sponsor for this event. It's going to be at the Nitro Zone 6344 Cash Court tonight from 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and that's in Peachtree Corners. Listen, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I'm going to go to this last song, and then I'm going to come back and give you my inspiration tip of the day. So stay tuned to that.
Saw your name on my phone, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been going and going back and forth cause we don't know better. And I thought we'd be different. Yeah, we were on to some good shit. We keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back, no. Should be pulling away from the fight. Should go, but I don't even try. Gone in the deep end tonight. I just wanna love ya. 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 Give up on you, but I can't. You know I can't. Saw your name on my phone, yeah. You only call when you want it. Baby, gotta be honest. You know my body never known better. It's like an upgraded business.
You mess me up and I miss it.
We keep dancing with the devil, but he's never gonna let go. Should be pulling away from the fight. Should go, but I don't even try. Gone in the deep end tonight. I just wanna love ya. 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 Now you're making it so hard. Now you're making it so hard. Boy, you know you're making it so hard, so hard, so hard. o'clock in the morning. I just wanna love ya. 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 But you're making it so hard. But you're making it so hard. But you know you're making it so hard, so hard, so hard.
All right, welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Listen, I gotta go, but I almost forgot about my trivia. Okay, this is so crazy. I'm saying, oh crap, I forgot to do the trivia. So my trivia question today is, who invented the straightening comb? Who invented the straightening comb? Yep, that's my trivia question. If you're the first person to get that answer to me at audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com, you win the free movie passes for the day, and you have to be the first one. Put in the subject line trivia, so I know that you are talking about the trivia. Audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com. The first person to send me the correct answer to that trivia question, who invented the straightening comb, win free movie passes today, and go see Angel Is Falling, because that's where I'm going this weekend. I'm going to get me some popcorn, and I'm going to get me a Coke, and I'm going to watch that movie and enjoy every second of it, because I love Gerard Butler in those movies. So check it out. Now, my word of inspiration for the day: you can't please everyone, and you can't make everyone like you. Oh my God, let me just say that again. You can't please everyone, and you can't make everyone like you. You cannot. This is not possible, right? You can be the nicest person in the world. And I know some people that are just so nice, and they try to be nice to everybody. You should be nice to everybody. But when you're trying to be nice to everybody so they'll like you, it's not going to happen. I know people that are so nice and people still don't like them. I'm a nice person, and I'm sure there's people that don't like me. Here's the thing: I'm not trying to please everybody, and I'm definitely not trying to make everybody like me. Now, I can be nice to everybody, especially people that are nice to me, and people that are nice to you may not even like you. They just may smile in your face and keep it moving. But you got to learn: don't spend your life trying to please everybody, because you can't. It's impossible, and it has nothing to do with you. Most of the time, it has to do with the people themselves. It has nothing to do with you. You have to understand that when people don't like you, right? Unless you have totally offended them, especially if you're a nice person. If you're a nice person and people don't like you, that means that there's something wrong with them. And if you know that you're a nice person for real, now here's the thing: if you think you're a nice person but you saying crazy stuff to offend people, you might want to check yourself. And I know that there are people out there, they think they're nice, but they say stuff that offend people, then people don't like them, and then they don't know why people don't like them, because you have offended them. That's why they don't like you. But if you're a nice person and you watch your tongue, you watch what you say, and for some reason people just don't like you, and most of the time, people who are really nice, people like them. But there are some people out there who think they're nice, and they really aren't. And people don't like them, and they can't figure out why. But here's the thing: you can't make everybody like you, and you can't please everybody. So stop trying. That's my advice for you today. That's my inspiration for you today. Listen, I'll be back again tomorrow at 11 a.m. God willing. Thank you for spending the last 50 minutes here with me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent it with me, and I appreciate it. Please share this show with someone by sending them to goodmorninggwinnett.com. And also follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Also on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, and Twitter at GM Gwinnett. All right, I'm out right now, and I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Until next time, y'all, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.